Hi, this is Stan again. Well, welcome back. We've got a fun project today. We are going to install a trailer light wiring kit on this BMW X3. On a previous video, we put the actual receiver for the trailer hitch in. That all went well. We even tested it out launching my daughter's sailboat. Everything went just great. And now we need to hook up the light package so that we can pull our camper trailer and have some fun on the road. So, hope you can join me. Well, here's the kit that I got from etrailer. So, time to open up and read the directions. Well, it says here, approximate install time 45 minutes. Well, we'll see about that. And of course, never a good sign to see an open flame as part of the warning message. So I didn't get the most expensive kit that has the plug-in system. I got kind of the one step above the budget kit where you use these snap-on connectors to join up. But we're going to have to find power off the battery, and that's good news for our Beamer because the battery's in the back. We're going to need a metal frame so we can ground the chassis. And then we're going to have to find the appropriate wires for brake lights and turn signals. Well, something's already been decided. This is, of course, the cable that's going to connect to trailer lights. Here's a little isolation transformer gizmo. Here's our ground wire, pretty short. Here's the left turn signal wire, yellow one, that's pretty short. And here's the right turn signal, green. And it is long. So they're telling me, please mount this on the driver's side of the car. Well, let's open this up and see how much trouble I've gotten myself into. There's the battery. I gotta be honest with you, I really haven't dug down into the hidden bits in here very often. This is a jack. Scissor jack, I recognize that. A few other things I don't recognize. And look at this. I guess these are some cool little hold downs that can slide into here for cargo and such. That's interesting. If I ever get a flat tire with this thing, I'm going to have the manual handy. This is a little high-tech for me. Well, this panel has to come off, but look at this, German engineering. There's an actual button for it. And that's out. Well, that's quite a bundle or trunk of wires. Kind of looks like AT&T headquarters in there. So I'm going to have a little more coffee before I get in there. I can connect my power lead here. That's no problem. And I think I might be able to use this that's already bolted in here for my ground. Let me check it. Yep, it's lit. That'll work for my ground. And I think I can run wires down in here over to the passenger side. Again, using the little probe that came with the kit. The blue wire on my driver's side going to the back light is the left turn signal. Sorry for the shaky camera, but this is in a really hard spot to film. Anyway, the blue wire, left-hand turn signal, and using the same method, the green stripe wire, or the brake lights, and then the running lights are the purple and brown stripe. And on the passenger side, the panel came off the same way with a little handy button, and using our probe, the blue wire on this side is the right turn signal. And yes, I scribbled down some notes so I wouldn't forget. Well, now that we know where all the wiring is supposed to go, our confidence is high. Let's go ahead and mount the module with this existing bolt over here on the side panel. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and attach the ground. Next, let's go ahead and set up for our power wire. The kit comes with some pretty heavy gauge wire for that. We are going to have to string it around to get to the battery. So let's cut open this fuse and we'll put a ring terminal on one end, and then we will join it up with our wire, and then we can fish it through before attaching it to the module. Okay, there's our splice. So let's take this out and thread it through. So here's our power lead onto the positive terminal of the battery. Here's the little fuse case. There's no fuse in it right now, so the circuit is dead. And I've got this power wire routed down underneath and underneath this housing, and then crimped on to the power wire on our module here. By the way, this kit comes with enough extra power wire to run all the way up under the hood if that's where your battery is located. And as long as I was routing power underneath this plastic area here, at the same time I decided to go ahead and route the right turn signal brake wire, the green wire, underneath here as well. And you can see, although the green wire made it over to the passenger side, it wasn't quite long enough, so I had to crimp on a little bit of extra wire. Okay, all of our wires clipped on and zip tied, secured out of the way. I've got an extra one of these little splicing connectors, so let me show you how that works in case you've never used one of these. So there's one side that's for the through wire and the other side for the wire that you're going to shunt in. And so here's a spare piece of wire. So this will be the through wire that we're clamping onto. Put that in like that, close the case, and then the wire that we're splicing into it, attaching, goes in that side. Grab your pliers and pinch down on the little metal blade until it's flat. Snap it closed and you're done. This one has some grease on it in case it's a connection that's exposed to rain or the elements. Well, the moment of truth. Let's put the fuse in and see if we get any smoke. There we go. Now here's the plug. Everything's all connected and zip tied and tidied up. It'll all store in here, stow out of the way. But let's plug it into the trailer and make sure everything is working. Yay! Trailer lights are working. Well, just about everything I needed came with the kit, except I did have to get a little bit of extra wire to put the right turn signal through the trunk and all the way over to the right-hand side of the car. And these are some of the tools that are helpful in an installation like this. Well, I'm going to count this project as a win. This is Stan saying thanks so much for watching, and I hope you can join me right here next time.